All right, example number 1 states that a 24 ohm resistor is connected to a 6-volt battery, right? So we're going to say here is our battery at 6 volts. There's our resistor. There's the rest of the circuit, right? So our resistor is 24 ohms. So part A says find the current through the resistor, right? So if we want to find the current, we're going to say V equals IR. Voltage is 6 volts, so 6 volts equals current times 24 ohms. If we want to find the current, divide both sides by 24 ohms. Cancels out there, and we get I equals 0.25 amps, right? So that's part A. Part B says to find the power delivered to the resistor. All right, so we want to find the power. All right, we also know that power is equal to voltage times current. Now there's a big wheel that I may show you guys. I'm not the biggest fan of the wheel. But we can also say, well, if we know power equals VI, we can technically say that is equal to I times R times I, which is I squared. There's lots of different things we can equate these 4 different things to. But I'm going to stick with P equals V times I since that's the basic one, and we have the voltage, and we just calculated the current. So voltage is 6 volts, and I is 0.25 amps, right? So it's 6 volts and 0.25 amps. We multiply those together, and we are going to find that the power is equal to 1.5 watts. Power is measured in watts, right? The last part, part C, says how much energy is dissipated in the resistor in 1 hour. So we're looking for the energy dissipated by the resistor, right? Basically, we're saying if we had a 24 ohm resistor plugged in and drawing using 6 volts, how much energy would it use per hour? So we're saying E equals, if we look back at our equations, we know that E equals power times time. Energy is equal to power times time. So we're going to go ahead and plug in our 1.5 watts for power. And for time, we cannot say 1 hour as our time. Hours are not the units that we can use. So we have to convert hours to seconds. That's 3,600 seconds. So we multiply 1.5 watts by 3,600 seconds, and we get 5,400 joules dissipated or used, dissipated.